What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates. To anybody who thinks it's weird that I do a Godzilla King of the Monsters news and updates post Godzilla King of the Monsters, hi, welcome aboard. Nice to have you on the channel. Here's a handshake. You must be new around here. Yeah, I do news and updates for movies long after they come out. I've still got Shin Godzilla news videos scripted out. We'll get to them someday when I do whenever we're in a real drought for content and I'm like, what do I post? I'll do all the Shin Godzilla news I never covered, and we'll just blast through it all. It's all like the Universal rides and everything. As for everything else, as for King of the Monsters, let's talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters. Now you are going to notice that a lot of this news is outdated, so I don't expect anyone to watch this video or care, but we'll do it anyways just because I'm a completionist at heart. Chapter time is in the description below. Skip to whichever story you want. You're probably going to just skip to the next video though, if we're honest. Goji 2002 hit us with, a long time ago, this is all old, hit us with a D-Man 1954 fan art. Thank you very much, man. It's a cool little edit here with me and Godzilla King of the Monsters behind me. Scarlet Cobra Savage hit us with a Godzilla 2019 art. This one's really cool. Godzilla Roaring. I like the blue palette. I like the blue sky behind him as well. Looks really cool. Here's a Godzilla 2019 Roaring. Chris Rogers did a silhouette fight. This one's also cool. You got Godzilla standing off against Ghidorah, just like in King of the Monsters, but then Mothra's joining the battle as well, so that one's really sweet. Tapwing did a Mothra drawing. Now I've been told Tapwing is a she, so we will refer to Tapwing as such. I think she does an amazing job here. Mothra looks beautiful as always. You know, Mothra is just great, but Tapwing, her art's always really impressive as well, so seeing this one, it's just like a combination of greatness, you know, so that's awesome. Write a Book did a Rodan vs King Ghidorah comic. That's kind of fun, so there you go, you can check that out. And then we will end the art showcase with Psychotic Sketches Rodan poster. I don't know if this is supposed to be based off the Rodan 1956 poster. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be based on. It might be, but it does look really cool. I love the 2019 Rodan design, and it does have that retro style to it. It's also Japanese, so of course it's got that style, but it does say starring Akihiko Hirata, Kenji Sahara, and Shirakawa Yumi, so I would assume this is based off the 1956 Rodan. Although, was Akihiko Hirata in that movie? I don't remember him being in the movie. It's been about a year and a half since I've seen the original Rodan, so I don't totally remember it. Michael Dougherty did the unthinkable and leaked a deleted scene from Godzilla King of the Monsters. This one it's pretty crazy, so yeah, I'm not going to do much introduction. I'll just play the clip and let you guys see it, so then you guys can formulate your own opinions on it. It's pretty sweet, man. I mean, I'll probably do a full breakdown of it in the weeks to come because it's really impressive. Lots to go through there, but it's pretty cool. Back when Godzilla King of the Monsters was about to come out, there was these really ugly Xboxes that got released featuring King of the Monsters designs. They're just hideous, so I figured I'd show them off and just point out how ugly they are. Especially the Mothra one. It just, oh gosh, they're all bad. They're all bad. Fuse.it is an app that had a Godzilla King of the Monsters promo tie-in. You could put your little animated monsters in. It's a little goofy, but it's a thing. There was another goofy promo, Godzilla at the Movies. I actually really enjoyed this one. This one gave me a good chuckle. Godzilla at the Movie Theater was a nice promo, so I enjoyed that one. Ticket. The Burj Khalifa, I hope I said that right, it's the tallest building in the world. That was turned into an advertisement for Godzilla King of the Monsters. They did a huge projection of Godzilla on it, so that's really sweet. Images from the Chinese pre-screening. The movie's about to be out on DVD, and we're talking about the pre-screening. Images from the Chinese pre-screening have come out, and they're out, and they have been out for a long time. Godzilla had a blue carpet premiere in Tokyo, so this is where it premiered. I believe this happened after China's, but before the US. It had a blue carpet premiere in Tokyo. I like the blue carpet because of the atomic breath. Pretty neat. So we got some images of that. Loads of Godzilla King of the Monsters merchandise has been released or revealed. Lots of Monarch stuff. T-shirts, pins, lunch boxes, little random trinkets, figures. So much merchandise for the movie has been revealed. We also have a lot of cups for King of the Monsters and then bedspread for Godzilla King of the Monsters. There is a new Godzilla I say it's new. There's a Godzilla 4KX poster. I don't know what 4KX is, but there's a poster for it. It's a rework of a previous Godzilla King of the Monsters poster. There is a 4K SteelBook for Godzilla King of the Monsters that will be releasing here on August 27th. So I believe that's the date because I kind of remember it was the day after my birthday. So August 27th, there will be the 4K and Blu-ray release for Godzilla King of the Monsters. I don't want to show off the Blu-ray covers because there's nothing really worthy to talk about. There will be deleted scenes contained in those Blu-rays along with other special features about the making of the movie. The 4K though has a really cool 4K cover as you can see here, so I wanted to show this one off. That will be exclusive to Best Buy. Waxwork will also be releasing a Godzilla King of the Monsters album. If you don't know what Waxwork is, they are a record company. They produce vinyls for these soundtracks. I do own the Kong Skull Island Waxwork soundtrack and it is really cool. Sounds really good. Can't wait to get the Godzilla King of the Monsters vinyls. The discs themselves are actually really cool. They don't feel like vinyls. They might not be vinyl plastic. They might be something else. I don't entirely know what they're made out of, but they're really cool. So you got the new Godzilla King of the Monsters soundtrack releasing here pretty soon. I have my pre-order on it, so I should be getting that right as it drops. I don't exactly know what the release date on those is, but I think it is before the end of 2019. There was a behind-the-scenes featurette promo showing Bear McCreary scoring Godzilla King of the Monsters. I have talked about that a little bit before, but there I have it linked down below so you can check it out if you want it. I also have an article about it written down below as well. For anyone wondering what the budget of Godzilla King of the Monsters is, it has been reported to be $170 million. I have talked about that in the box office videos that I've done previously, but I have the source down below so you can check that out if you're interested. Michael Dougherty did an interview with Ken Watanabe in which he spoke about why they picked the specific Toho kaiju they picked. Basically, his reasoning is these were the first kaiju to ever cross over.
I keep saying it, but they're the crown jewels of the Toho universe. They're also the first ones who kind of teamed up. Mothra, Rodan, and Godzilla put aside their differences and decided to team up against King Ghidorah. It's an amazing scene, by the way. Rodan and Godzilla are like the humans. They bully us. Like, why should we help them? For the first time as a kid, that was where you suddenly saw things from the monster's point of view, where the monsters saw us as the monster. They were sort of the first giant monster team up. Truly the most iconic of the Toho universe. They should be the first ones to get readapted to the big screen for Hollywood.
Excuse me, Michael. They are not monsters.
You had kaiju fight before, you had Godzilla fight Anguirus. Godzilla and Kong had crossed over previously, but the first time in the Godzilla cinematic universe, the original Showa cinematic universe, the first time that there was ever a crossover event was in the movie Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster in 1964, where Godzilla met Rodan and Mothra for the first time. Well, not Mothra, he had already met her, but Godzilla met Rodan for the first time. Mothra was brought back in from her movie with her solo movie and then Mothra vs. Godzilla. So it was this big convergence of all of the things that had come previously. It was like the Avengers level event, and this threat from space came down and they all teamed up to fight it, and they wanted to recapture that magic, but they wanted to, I guess, skip the middle step of doing the solo movies for Rodan and Mothra first, which is okay. I think King of the Monsters is a fun movie, so I think they executed it well in the end, but that's the reasoning they went with it, is because he sees it as those monsters were the first ever team up, so it was fitting to bring them back for another team up movie here in 2019, and they have earned their place as the quote crown jewels of Toho because they have had so many appearances throughout the ages. We have a behind the scenes photo featuring Michael Dougherty and Kyle Chandler hanging out in the Arctic. It's just another one of those pictures to add to the set of the many pictures, the many behind the scenes pictures we have of these two, or really just of the behind the scenes. So there you go, you have the two of them in the Arctic. And then finally, we have a, I call it a new image, we have an image of King Ghidorah roaring in front of a blue lightning bolt. I think it's yellow in the movie. That's weird that the color is different moment here. If you don't remember this shot, it happens in Fenway Park towards the very end of the movie. This is the fog in Fenway scene. Ghidorah roars, and that's what kicks off the fog in Fenway. We actually do have more relevant Godzilla King of the Monsters news videos to come, but I wanted to blast through all this so that I could get to that, because again, I kind of am a completionist. If I have saved the news, I always go back through it and go, well, what could I talk about and what could I throw out? And this stuff is stuff where I'm like, yeah, I could blast through this in a video, just a random quick video for a day when I can't upload. I'll put this upload out and that'll be fine. So there you go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. D-Man, out.